This is the story of Orson Spencer, my fourth great-grandfather. Orson was born on March 14, 1802 in West Stockbridge, Massachusetts. Born the ninth child in a family of 11 children. His family was large, but his father's income was small. In his youth, Orson loved athletics and sports. At running, he was fast. Well, up until his injury. Orson contracted a severe cold which resulted in typhus fever, from which he was seriously ill for 9 months. The fever caused an infection in his leg, which caused him to limp for the rest of his life. Orson's family worried about his future. He was unable to perform manual labor. With Orson being a bright boy, his family decided to make a great sacrifice and educate him by sending him to school. Orson's father and 3 older brothers borrowed $500 to send him to school so that Orson should have a chance. At the age of 15 in 1817, Orson entered the Lenox Academy, located in Lenox, Massachusetts. Orson studied at this boarding school for 2 years before graduating. After finishing, he enrolled in Union College at the age of 17. Orson loved to learn. He was always in the pursuit of truth and the things of God. Orson spent 5 years at Union College. Orson lived on campus, North College Dormitory, room 39, still used as a dormitory today. He graduated with high honors and a bachelor's degree. After graduating, Orson took a job in the state of Georgia, teaching school for a few years. At this point in his life, Orson knew that he wanted more. He wanted a wife and he wanted a family. Feeling lonely, he went back to Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, he thought a lot about his life and spent a lot of time drawing nearer to God. He must make a great change. He joined the Baptist Church and felt a great desire to go into the ministry. He made a big decision to become a pastor. Orson enrolled at the Theological College at Hamilton, New York. In 2 years, he graduated as class valedictorian. Near the time of his graduation, he met a beautiful girl. Her name was Catherine Curtis, and she stole his heart. They were married on April 13th, 1830. For the next 8 years, the Spencers enjoyed life. Orson was a prominent minister in the town of Middlefield, Massachusetts. The couple had a happy family, and 6 children joined their home. Orson provided a comfortable living. They had many friends. Everything seemed to be perfect. In the winter of 1838, Orson's brother Daniel met a Mormon missionary. After reading the Book of Mormon and learning all that he could, Daniel was baptized. The first thing that Daniel wanted to do was tell Orson about the restored gospel of Jesus Christ. Although Orson held back a little at first, they sat up late every night, conversing about the principles of this new doctrine. When one evening Catherine looked at Orson and said, "Orson, you know this is true." They both shed tears, feeling the influence of the Holy Spirit in their midst. Orson read the Book of Mormon from the beginning to the end. In his own words, this is what he said: "The Spirit of God was with me. I felt peace and joy in believing. But when I allowed my selfish propensities to speak, I cursed Mormonism in my heart, and regretted being in possession of so much light and knowledge. For I knew the cost for myself and my family for embracing such views. The expense I viewed through unavoidable tears, both in public and private, by night and by day. I said, however, the Lord, He is God. I will embrace the truth." Orson and Catherine were baptized into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Orson gave up his means of livelihood. He met scorn and derision of old friends and neighbors. But convinced he was right, nothing could turn him from his purpose. The Spencer family gave up all they had to join the saints in Nauvoo. Joining the Mormon Church was not the end of their troubles, for it seemed it was the beginning. But that was okay because they knew they were following God. With the hardships and trials came many, many blessings. Many of the blessings they would not see in this lifetime. As an 8-year-old girl living in 2012, I look at the life of Orson Spencer, my 4th great-grandfather. I see the sacrifices that he made. Because of his choices, he has blessed thousands of his posterity, including me, Piper Barron, with the living gospel of Jesus Christ.